Hello. 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 My name is
Dee-Lovely.
Now, perhaps the single most important factor in changing your face so that it is less masculine and a little bit more feminine lies in the eyebrows. And there are a lot of different techniques that female impersonators and those in the drag art form use to change their face by modifying their eyebrows. I have always shaved mine off. It's extreme, but my eyebrows grow very, very thick, very dark, and very low. If you see here my brow bone, naturally my eyebrows grow right about here. And the big advantage to shaving my eyebrows off or covering them up with another method that can be used is that it opens your eye up more and it allows a lot more room to be creative and to use eye makeup. Now, just for the sake of examining, I present to you Miss Dee-Lovely's eyebrow fade. I'm actually going to begin by drawing a lighter, my eyebrows on light, and that serves two purposes. One, if you should happen to make a mistake or you don't like the shape of it or you're unhappy with it at all, it's easily wiped off and replaced over with pan stick and powder. Now, for just practicing an eyebrow shape, I would highly recommend a pencil that is kind of a light caramel color. And if you do decide to stick with a lighter shade of eyebrow, a lighter shade can definitely feminize the face as compared to something that's black. I would never ever recommend using a black eyeliner pencil for eyebrows because they can often tend to look either blue or green after you've had it on for a little while. Black cosmetics, especially pencils, always have some sort of base color that it's a very, very dark shade of. And there are a lot of performers I've seen that have made the mistake of drawing on with a black pencil, and later in the night they have blue eyebrows. What I would recommend if you want a black eyebrow is to either use a black with liquid eyeliner, or if you're not comfortable with that, go ahead and use a black pencil, but make sure you go over it with a small brush and some black eyeshadow. So some makeup artists may say that it's a rule of thumb to take a pencil and hold it even with your iris, and wherever you have the tip hitting up top is where the art should be. I don't find that true because I don't believe in rules for makeup. Have fun with your eyebrows and experiment. And you don't necessarily have to do the same eyebrow every time you draw them on. It definitely helps to refresh your look or to play around with your image to try a variety of different eyebrows. I am going to take an angled eyebrow brush, which looks like that, if you can see it. It's very, very small, and it's at an angle. And I'm going to go through with a darker powder to go over it. Now, this is important because not only is it going to darken your eyebrows a little bit and solidify the shape that you've made, but if you don't have some kind of a powder over the wax in the eyebrow pencil will look very shiny, and it can tend to look cakey. But once you've gone through and if you're happy with the shape of your eyebrows, what I highly recommend is going in with a light color, such as I'm going to use the loose powder that I actually dusted my cheeks with because I'm going for a natural neutral look. You can use one of the classic cosmetic pads, which is kind of like a foam. Cosmetic pads, if you use them, just lightly put some of the color on one side and go through and pat it. And you'll see that using a lighter color right under the arch is going to shape the underside of the brow a bit more. Now, I typically don't choose to use these because it can take a little bit longer, whereas if I use the eyeshadow brush, I can just put a very liberal coating of the powder on my brush and go in and accomplish this in one swipe. Now, if you're interested in researching a little bit about different eyebrow shapes and colors and the different things that it can do to your face, I would highly recommend paging through a fashion magazine. While the content may not be something I support or recommend taking to heart, looking through makeup ads and the way that different shapes and colors of eyebrows can have an effect on the face is very, very worthwhile.
Hello. 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 My name is Dee-Lovely.